Okay, what's going on, everybody? Just wanted to follow up. I did a 2.5 hour live stream of building a model. I had to end it because it was just so hard to build a model while talking on a live stream. I was talking for 2.5 hours. It was killing my throat. I was constantly drinking tea. So I just wanted to say I finished the model. I think it took me another 2 hours after the fact. I just, focused in, listened to some music. So I did a time lapse. I'm going to show that. I sped it up like 7,000. So it's like a minute and a half long. I'm going to go through what I kind of learned and then, what the model looks like. This video is for Amy and James, who were the two people watching. There's actually a few people, but they were supporting me in the chat and they were curious. So this one's for you guys. Yeah, I'll show you the final model. It came out all right, and how it went in class this morning. So first, I'm going to bring up the video time lapse. So I'm going to click that. That should share my screen. No, hold on. This upside down. That. Perfect. That's what I wanted. And here is the time lapse video. All right, so we're going pretty quick. And yeah, the real pain. Hold on, camera. Oh, camera one. All right, so the real pain here was just cutting out all the pieces. Took forever. This is where the laser cutting came in. We were supposed to have 3 models. I only had 1 model. And one of my classmates, she had 3 models because she laser cut everything. It said it took her a total of 4 hours to do 3. It took me 4.5 to do 1. I wanted to come out precise, so I used a ruler, but we're flying through it now. Using the super glue too was, it comes out cleaner because of the hot glue with the strings, but it took forever. It just kept coming apart, and oh my God, it got later and later. Was not a fan of the super glue. I much rather, this is a massing model too. I much rather have done like the hot glue and been fast, but yeah. So what am I trying to say? It went all right, and I'll sort of explain my concept model as we're finishing it now. I guess I'll show you now. Why wait till the end? You basically kind of see it. But here is the model. Let's do a full upside down video. Here it is. Okay, so it's super simple. This freaking thing took me 4.5 hours. I guess I'll explain it because it's like, well, what the heck is this? The project is to design a house for an artist. My precedent is the glass house. So on the top, I want to do a glass house concept, and our houses are being put in an artist community. So my thought is glass house, very open. Let's sort of invite all the other artists in to sort of do this collaborative, work thing. And, that's how, you can create the art, is collaboration with other artists. Cool idea. Now, here is the grade plane. This is the ground. And then my idea is to be able to have this spiral staircase or double helix, double spiral staircase. Shout out to Amy for that idea. To go down into this like underground bunker. So, the idea here is you have this super public open space above, and then below it's like more private, secluded, because collaboration is great, but after so long, you just kind of want to be alone, and creativity comes from that too. So that's sort of the idea, and I like having this contrast of like glass, super open, lots of light, and then like this underground sort of bunker. I have to explain it better, because I presented this idea in class and I kind of got roasted. I got roasted for a bunch of reasons. Where do we start? So I go to school in New York City. So the site is in New York City, and the idea is we're creating this pier. So I'm suggesting to put a basement on a pier, which doesn't really suit well with the teacher or the students. So I need to come up with a creative way to make that work. I came up with some sketches and some ideas, and I think I can make it work. Yeah. So that's an update. This is the model. It's not bad. It's not my best work. I think in the future I'll definitely try to utilize a laser cutter. Yeah, it's tough. I'm on 4 hours of sleep right now, and I'm yet to take a nap. But I got some coffee. We're gonna keep this stream brief. All right, I've got some ideas here of how to pivot because my teacher sort of roasted me, and I deserved it in the sense of my design scheme is basically copying the Farnsworth house. I'll show you what I mean. Bear with me. All right. We're drawing now. Get this out of here. Okay, so basically, the Farnsworth house looks like it's got these planes. I should have drawn that lower. This is kind of like the Farnsworth house, and then it's got this plane here, kind of like that. I drew that so wrong. It's kind of the idea. Moving on. Then my idea, it's got these columns, they all align, everything looks good. Hold on. My girlfriend is calling me, and I just want to make sure it's not my girlfriend. I don't know who this is. Block that number out. Now, okay, so then my concept was like, okay, cool, columns, openness, glass, I got it. And then I was gonna do this. Oh my god, it's such a copy. And then you kind of come in this way, here are the stairs, and then this way. We're just doing this quick because I want to make a point. And then I was going to have a statue in the middle, and I thought that was so cool. I still think it's kind of cool. And then like there'd be something here. All right. Where's camera 2? All right, camera 2. So yeah, I would agree. I have to scrap that scheme. It's just too close. I get it. So let's pivot. This person really wants to talk to me. All right. So, and then we have the whole bunker idea. But the key in architecture school seems to be you can do whatever you want. There are no rules. You just need to be able to talk your way through it. You just have to have a reason for everything because people will question you. And oh my God, did I get roasted today by my fellow students? A lot of critiques. A lot of critiques today. I wasn't as prepared as I should have been for that. I mean, I showed up. I just showed up with this. So, all right. Here's the new idea. Here's the ground. Here's my thought. We're going to keep we're not gonna raise this up high anymore. I want the platform low. We're gonna be low to the ground. And the columns are gonna be more recessed and like, oh no, the columns will be here. And then something like that. It's a column. Columns are in the corner now. And then that's an offset. Like that. We still got our circle in the middle, our gazing ball. Because that's the statue. Then, here we go. We've got our foundation, our bunker. Now, this is a pier, right? So I kind of looked at like how piers are made. Kind of. Please don't quote me on this. That's that. And then I guess you have the water. And then there's like piles, like think of them as like sticks, and they go in the ground. Pretend that's like the ground. And they go in, and they probably go in there too. Let's just draw it. Something like that. And it could be like 30 to 40 feet down. I don't know. Here's my thing. Let's say that this is, I don't know, concrete, metal, something. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to have fun. We're going to have, you know what? This is work for the engineer. So the engineer will do this and they'll hate me. And that's fine because I'm trying to be an architect and engineers are supposed to hate architects. If you aren't designing something that the engineer is going to hate to do, then you're not being crazy enough. So, all right, here's the idea. Now, here is where the class really turned on me when I suggested maybe doing a moat. So let me explain by creating a section. So this is the ground. This is the house. You got a person here. Sure. Around the entire house, you know, we've got this rectangle. I want to offset it 3 feet. And I want that 3 feet to be water. And then in that 3 feet, so we've got the center, here's our kind of circulation. Sort of the stairs are here, kind of like a bridge over the water. Very cool. And then there's going to be stairs here and here. This is where the spiral staircase will be. I kind of want to maybe make these like curved ramps. I got to work on the circulation. But this is water. Kind of creating this island effect. And then, oh, I didn't draw this. I kind of want, how am I going to save this? I want this building to be floating. Let's just draw another one. So if that's, this is the ground. Okay. I just want a little bit of a raise for my building. Maybe a foot, maybe 6 inches. And then here, we go down. And there's some sort of dark basement. And then here, this is where people start to turn on me. I want this to be water. So sort of like a reflecting pool. And this, oh my God, just listen to me. It's getting funny. Here will be glass. So it will allow light to filter through. And it would be filtering through water, like a very thin layer of water. I think that would be super cool. Let me turn off autofocus. Better. And then, yeah, then I have to sort of divide the rooms up somehow here. I was thinking, I don't know, if this is the basement now, there's a spiral staircase down. The rooms are sort of divided. However, this is sort of like an atrium, like natural light would be going through the top. It's hard to do this live stream because I have to like re-explain things. But this is like the roof. This is the building. I've got a hole in the roof, and then it spirals all the way down. So that's one dot. And then, we can have little steps going up. That person is so out of scale. Something like that. That's my thought. And then maybe, the purpose is you don't want to create this super dark room. So light will be able to come in through the light well here. So again, this is open all the way around. It's water and glass, letting it in. And then, yeah, so this will all have light. That'll all be lit up. This will all be lit up, because it's got the roof. And yeah, and then these are my rooms. I just got to divide them up. I'm thinking I got to really do it to scale. However, I'm going to do that. So this is kind of Farnsworth House, kind of not. It's hard to tell, but this would all be glass. That's open. Glass. This is open, so you can sort of walk around. Yeah. That's the idea. Pretty much sums it up. Now I have to stop sketching and actually just design this in 3D, come up with floor plans, and yes, create some sort of presentation PowerPoint so it's a little more believable. Well, that sums up the last 12 hours. I want to keep this live stream short. My name is Zach. Thank you for the support, anyone who is watching these live streams.